Not a hotel, but an urban sanctuary, a keep or a fastness in the heart of Athens, for those lucky enough to find room at the inn. The City Plaza Hotel is a squat, illegal, run by volunteers, but offering shelter and dignity to about 400 asylum seekers. The elevators might not work, but it doesn't seem to matter. Dania and her son, Syrians, were turned back from the Greek-Macedonian border, trying to reach her husband in Germany. We're living here as a big family, she says. Everyone participates in the activities. We all support each other. If you stay here, you pitch in, with rotas for cleaning and cooking. Buggies stand at the ready, there's a resident dog, and 83 kids are going to local schools, says organizer Nikos Vasilopoulos.
This was our first major victory because kids from City Plaza are the first kids that are registered in schools in Greece.
But the City Plaza is now full, and with 60,000 asylum seekers stranded in Greece, it's a drop in the bucket.
This is Athens' Victoria Square. It used to be a major gathering point for refugees and migrants, in part because they could come right here directly from the port at Piraeus. They even camped out here. But these days, police are trying to keep it clear.
Lama Abdu and her family are surviving on borrowed time in a borrowed flat. A stranger saw them living on the street and took pity, arranging a flat for a month. Not knowing what comes next is draining.
Any place, peace. I want just peace. Peace for me and for my children and my husband. Just.
They've spent precious savings on a cake for their visitors, even though they have just 10 days left here, afraid of every knock on the door.
I'm not going to the streets again. I'm not going. But the problem, maybe after the 10 days I go.
You might not have a choice.
Yeah. Because I not have a choice.
So many lives in limbo. But at the plaza, at least, life is still happening along the way. Sometimes it even begins here. 1-month-old Omar was born just after his parents arrived. Now they worry that as Afghans, the government is more likely to deport them.
Right now in Afghanistan, it's not peace. Maybe per day, 10 or 12 explosions.
They don't discriminate at City Plaza. Vasilopoulos says the Greek government could learn a lot from the small co-op.
We have created an example that is here, and you can see it, you can touch it, you can be part of it, of how a refugee crisis will be solved.
A plate of food, a door you can close, maybe just a friendly smile can stretch a very long way. Margaret Evans, CBC News, Athens.